So Suresh, you
Hi,
gonna
bro.
kick off? You gonna kick off?
Yes. First, I will share my screen. First, thanks
Okay.
everyone. Thanks everyone for a wonderful time with our team. So, very short time I planned this session. So much of response I received from a different people. I hope my screen is visible to everyone. So,
Yes.
very good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Thanks for
Suresh,
your presence. Yeah.
sorry to interrupt you. Do you want to wait a couple of minutes so that
Yeah,
we
sure.
can
We can
join?
wait. We can wait.
Let's
Definitely.
give it like
Yeah.
5 minutes. It's Sunday, so
Yeah.
I know people will be watching the match. You scheduled it at a wrong time.
Oh my God.
Playing.
Sorry. Seriously, I'm not aware. Next time I will consider this point as well. I think my screen is visible to you, Pranav.
Yes, I am able to hear you
Okay.
and also able to see your screen.
Thank you so much. So minions are ready now from my side, and I'm pretty sure it is already available from your side. So today Yokohama party is going to start in next 2 minutes.
I think apart from you, me, we have two. One is Muskan and one is Subitra. So till the time others are joining, why not you introduce yourself?
Oh, you are asking myself introduction or other
No,
people?
no, 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 no. I'm asking like the audience
Audience.
because
Okay.
people are just started joining.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm seeing more people entry. I'm allowing from my side. So Pranav, can we wait 1 more minute and we can start?
Yeah, sure. We can start at 7:35 in your time.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Think we can start now.
Yep.
Thanks everyone for your quick joining here. I know you guys are a little busy. Today is a match also going on. I didn't see that info. Next time I will consider this point. Thanks everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is a wonderful time to discuss about our Yokohama functionality in ServiceNow side. I got a chief guest. It's a known face. Everyone knows Pranav. So this session, Pranav is going to highlight a few area, and I'm going to take a few more areas. So definitely this will give you a lot of information to you specifically in the Yokohama version. So I name it as now experts time. So definitely this session you will learn at least one functionality. I can guarantee you. So this is our table of contents for today's session. So introduction, it is 5 minutes. My chief guest Pranav, he will introduction and introduce himself, and parallelly he will explain the Yokohama related information. So that is 10 minutes I planned. My side 25 minutes I planned for a Yokohama common features. Most of the times what normally we are using, how it is improvised, and what are all the things newly introduced in the common features. So those are all the things we are going to talk in the third point. And it's a very important point, that is a platform analytics. So what is the reason why I consider? So those things we are talking about this next 15 minutes. Last 5 minutes I planned for Q&A. Thanks message. So this is my overall table of contents for today's session. I hope it will help you. So first I'll introduce our today's participants. Pranav, it's a well-known figure. So you know Pranav. So Pranav, over to you. You please introduce about yourself. So it'll help us.
So finally, thank you, Suresh. And it's not chief guest, just a normal, regular advocate. What's going on? Advocate from ServiceNow. And I started my journey like almost 8 years back on ServiceNow. Started as admin, then moved to consulting, and just prior to joining ServiceNow, I was working with a customer and was supporting them with their implementation. In my free time, I love to walk, do some jog, and travel here and there. So that's pretty much about me.
Thank you, Pranav. Thanks for the quick introduction. So moving to next slide. This is my introduction. Most of the people knows myself. My name is Suresh Loganathan, based out of UK. So this is my quick info. I'm MVP for this year. 3 years Rising Star, forum speaker, content creator, and research team member from the ServiceNow side, host and meet organizer. You can see me anytime in the community. So I'm a community enthusiast. So this is my quick introduction. Unfortunately, my partner is not well, so he didn't join the call. Otherwise, you guys will meet my partner also. So next session, may you can expect his presence as well. Yep. Directly, I'm moving to the point. So I over to you, Pranav. So you please talk to that point with respect to today's Yokohama functionality. So what I planned here is this is a persona coverage we are going to talk today. So business, but that business I have segregated as a customer, admin, developer, and tester. Employee I have not highlighted. Employee it's a separate portion. So definitely we will talk in the next session, separate view. HRSD point of view, what are all the new things introduced from the Yokohama side. So definitely you will see it. So totally today I planned for tech bytes, 18 tech bytes. So 5 Pranav will take, remaining 13 I will take from my side. This is my overall picture for today's persona coverages. So over to you, Pranav. You please share your screen and just show that we are very interested to see that Yokohama functionality from your side.
All right. So thank you, Suresh, for all this introduction. And don't call me chief guest next time. so, and let me quickly share my screen and let me know if you guys are able to see my screen. I make sure that I'll hide this thing up. And are you able to see my intro slide?
Yes. Yes, Pranav. Yes.
All right. So this is my top five Yokohama features. So basically, Suresh asked me if I can share some features. I was like, we did an episode sometime back that's called Tech Now, if somebody's wondering. So in that, we have covered, I think, like a lot of developer focus feature. So out of them, like today, I'm going to share my top five features, which I really liked. So the first one at number five, so we have Creator Studio. So how many of you know about Creator Studio? You can unmute it because it's not like a kind of a one-way communication thing. We are all here, we are all equal, and if you want to ask something, just unmute yourself and ask your question. So how many of you know about Creator Studio? Like anyone can unmute themselves and maybe talk about it if they know about what's Creator Studio. Silence.
Can I?
Can I?
Anyone?
Can I?
Can I?
Yeah, yeah.
Which is
Which is
specifically for
specifically
our
for
app
our
engine
app
scope
engine scope
application
application
related
related item normally we will consider here.
how many
So how many
forms based
forms
on
based
the
on
form?
the
What are the
form? What are
workflow
the
we are going
workflow
to
we are going to
define?
define?
Understand
Understand
the
the
problem
problem
statement.
statement.
So
So
that's
that's
the
the
way
way
normally
normally
we
we
narrate
narrate
our
our
Creator
Creator
Studio
Studio
related
related
enhancements.
enhancements.
So
So
that's
that's
my
my
overall
overall
view,
view, Pranav.
high level view.
High level view.
Also
Perfect.
for citizen developers, right, Suresh?
Absolutely. That's the word I was looking for, citizen developers. So Creator Studio is something that empowers citizen developers to create like simple request-based application. Like for example, if you want to create a simple app which takes the event registration, you're like Suresh is hosting an event right now. So Suresh is hosting an event right now. So what he can do is he can create a simple request-based application in Yokohama. What we have done is like we had made this process even more simple. So now using now assist, you can simply describe the whole form, like what the fields are there. For example, when is the event happening? It's happening on 23rd today. What all simple fields, and it will just create the whole app for you. So this eliminates the tedious task of manual form configuration. So it will save developers a lot of time and enabling them focus on more productive tasks. So that's at my number five. So can anyone guess like what can be on number four? If anyone has gone through release note or something, can anyone guess what's at number four?
Now assist.
Now assist.
Yeah, kind of. Okay, I will say it's right because it's on now assist only. Because so we have a smoke generator. So if you know about it, smoke generator, like you create all these integrations, right? Using the integration hub. So what happens is like we have something called as open API specifications, right? Which is like a simple way of building all your APIs, right? So you just provide the open API specification, and what it will do is like it will just create you the all the methods like post, put, get, whatever it is, right? And so that's how simple it is till Xanadu. But with Yokohama, what we have done is like we have added nowsys to it. So now you don't have to give like a proper open API specification, because a lot of the integration that we do might not have the open API specs. So what we can do is like we can just now provide the documentation. Like you just go to a, for example, if you want to integrate it with Jira, which is very popular. I know there are a lot of things, it's out of the box. But for example, if you just copy the documentation, give it to Nowsys, and Nowsys will just go ahead and create the whole spoke itself with all the method. So in simple, like you just provide a copy and Nowsys will do the magic for you. So that's my number two. And let's moving to number three. So I'll give you a hint, guys, like it's related to access security. So anyone guess what it will be? It's related to access.
Identity management.
No. Anyone else?
Access
Access
It's a
analyzer.
analyzer.
very popular. Yes. Who said it? It's is it Suresh?
Yes.
So yeah, Suresh, you're right. So it's Access Analyzer, right? So for those of you who are wondering what Access Analyzer is, it's like it's a tool. It's a free store app that lets you answer the question, who has access to what. So basically, you have a lot of access rules, access controls are there. So you just provide that access control to Access Analyzer, and it will just give you the whole picture, like which role is having access, what table a user can access with this role, and all these things. You can analyze a role, you can analyze a user, and I think you can analyze, compare also certain things. So with the Yokohama, what we have done is like we have added a new role, that's a underscore admin role. So what it does is like it allows non-admin users to access the access simulator part, which is in the access analyzer. So why we added this thing, like why we added this role is like because previously, like before Yokohama, yeah, somebody was asking a question. Oh,
No.
okay. So before Yokohama, what the thing was like, only admins can do it. So for example, if you are someone who doesn't have an admin role, you had to ask your admin to go and do the analysis and share you the report, which can take time, right? So to increase the usability, we have added this A admin role. So if you give this role to someone who doesn't have an admin role, they can access this access analyzer thing automatically. So this is my number three. So at number two, it's like I can say it's like a bigger version of Creator Studio, which is ServiceNow Studio. So ServiceNow Studio makes it easier for developers to build and maintain apps. So I don't know how many of you use ServiceNow Studio already, and if you have used it, so you know it's kind of a replacement for the old studio. It basically you can do anything in it. It has a lot of analysis capabilities, and you can build the apps very easily. So with Yokohama, what we have done is two things. Firstly, it is available on all PDIs which are running Xanadu or later release. And the second thing is like it's installed by default. So otherwise, before you had to go ahead and install it, like for like instances in Washington or Vancouver, but now it is installed by default for whatever the whenever you get a new instance. So this is like I think I have used ServiceNow Studio, and it's really powerful. Like for someone who is new, right, and who's trying to build apps, because you get everything at one place. So for my last number one, it is like I think one of the most requested features, and I remember
Uh,
was good.
uh,
Somebody was saying
Sorry.
something.
I'm seeing one of the hand is raised from our group. So any
Yeah.
questions, Saravanan?
Uh, yeah, thanks, Suresh, and thanks, Pranav. Just, just a simple, a quick question. How the ServiceNow Studio is different from App Engine Studio?
Okay, that's a great question actually. So we have three different studios. One is the Creator Studio, one is the App Engine Studio, and one is the ServiceNow Studio. I what the way I have to explain is if I don't have to go to the complete technical thing, it's like it's kind of a advanced things. Like for example, in Creative Studio, you can create simple application. For example, for a person who is who is just someone who is new for citizen developer, they can do it. For App Engine Studio, it has some more capabilities. Like you can build the whole apps and everything, but sometimes like you have to go in the back end to maybe add some extra features and everything. In ServiceNow Studio, it gives you a holistic thing. Like it has everything. It has the now assist capabilities. It has like the power to create apps end to end. And the good thing is that you don't have to switch to the platform view. So in simple, it just every studio gives you a little more, right? And ServiceNow Studio is like a holistic thing for advanced developers who are working on ServiceNow. I hope I'm able to answer your question. And what I can do is like I know this question will come up. So I've created a simple slide, and like during this call, what I'm gonna do is like I can just paste in the chat so that you know the difference between three studio. It has more even details than what I've spoken. I hope that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, that would be useful. Thank you so much.
All right. So for my number one, it was requested by a lot, like customers, developers, and everyone. It is the flow debugger. So we have added flow debugger in Yokohama release. It allows like developers to debug flows and subflows directly from the workflow studio environment, right? So you can now set breakpoints, you can pause the flow at specific steps, and you can step through the flows or subflows how you used to do with all the break, I think the normal debuggers, right? So everything is available now as part of flow debugger. So this is really powerful, and I have a video that is coming up next week on flow debugger which will give you a complete idea of how it works. So I think these were my top five features. I hope I didn't took a lot of time, Suresh. And so I'll just pass it to you, Suresh, like so that
Thank you
you
so
can
much.
share your features.
Actually, that flow designer point of view, I really love that feature, specifically in the Yokohama. When you're talking that citizen developer point of view, most of the people they will use the flow designer and they will build the workflow like a low code, no code format scenario. So definitely this flow and this functionality is going to support a lot in the business, customer, and citizen developer point of view. So I hope
Yeah.
this will help to our internal team as well. Okay, I'm sharing my screen. So what I prepared, maybe this will help you further few points in the Yokohama view. I'm sharing my screen. I hope my screen is visible to all.
Yes, Suresh.
Thank you. So I have also ordered a similar kind of view. So first thing is, what are the new rule introduced in Yokohama? That is very important. That's what I personally feel. These two rule it's important, and they introduced in our service no side. It's a super feature. That's what I can say. The real time use case everyone knows. Like ITIL, it is applicable for your resolver, and also it is applicable for your service desk people. Everyone they are clubbing in one role. So currently that Yokohama they provided some clarification. They introduced a new role in the service desk scenario. So you can easily identify who is that service desk person, who is the real resolver. So this role will give you more clarity, and additionally giving some more flexibility in the service desk agent point of view. That is one. And the second is event management point of view. Yokohama introduced one more role called the team operator role. This team operator role specifically for your alert automation, and that alert automation it is referring for your service operation workspace. So those area definitely it will helpful for you. So who are all agent? So that agent specific role Yokohama is introduced. I personally feel this is a business centric oriented. I love this feature. So definitely this role will help you in future, specifically in the report point of view, how many license it is consumed last week, last year, last month. So those type of clarification you can get it from this type of role. So I like this role. So I want to show the same information in the instance. Maybe it will helpful for you. So these are the two roles I'm talking about here. So service desk agent and another role is a EVT team operator role. Thanks, Pranav. Thanks for your time and good day. Bye. So these two roles I'm talking about. So you have a instance, so you try it from your side. Definitely it'll helpful for you guys. And the second one I'm just moving. This is the next important feature. This is a data management console. Yeah. Yeah, Matt.
From a subscription point of view, nothing will change, right? Just role is getting added. Is that Suresh?
Correct.
Or
Subscription
I mean, IT
based on
license, it is the same.
correct. So based on the role itself, the subscription will be automatically calculated. That's the way it will work.
Okay.
Yeah. And next is a data management console. So you guys know very well, data management it is a pretty important part for all business area. So here the data management, what we are talking about, what is a table size, how many data are there, whether we need to create a what is it archive rules or not. So those type of things, Yokohama is giving additional functionality. So this functionality definitely will support from a business aspect. I personally feel this functionality is admin friendly. So this admin friendly functionality, you can directly go to the console, check the policies, what are the policies we need to build it, and what are all the archive rules I need to build it. So those type of capabilities available in this Yokohama. So definitely it will be usable. So I personally feel this is admin friendly. So if I go to the instance, I can show you the same information, how it is supporting. Uh, you take, where is, yes. Just allow me for 1 or 2 minutes. So console will pop up. So see here, so what is the storage of your table? So which table it is consuming more storage? So those type of identification you can take from this console. This will support you a lot and the business aspect. So and next thing is, if you see there is a one more option. I'm able to minimize this one. Going to this. So if you see here, there is a view all policies, create policy, view archive rules like that. So here what it is representing is, I hope you guys are very well known about that UI policy detail, right? So UI policy, how you will work is, first you will create the policy. After that, what you will do is you will configure that information inside the UI policy. That's the way it will work, right? So similar kind of activity is going to happen in this data management console also. So this create policy, what it is trying to supporting you is, you can create a number of rules. So this is out-of-box related rules are currently available. So each table basis, if you want to configure any rule, definitely this page will help you. So archival policy, archival related items. So those everything you can handle in this data management policy. It's a super feature specifically for your table related data consumption point of view. This will support you a lot. So I personally feel it is a very good feature, and I have introduced my customer as well. Customer also very happy because here there is no code. They can directly go to the console. They can directly see how much table it is consuming, what table it is consuming, what specifically the attachment point of view, right? So attachment point of view, people are getting a lot. They will attach a 1 GB file or a 500 MB file, 200 MB file. So each based on the business requirement, they have introduced that configuration. So that configuration, it is allowing to add the attachment. So to monitor these type of activities, definitely these data management policies will support you. So I personally feel I love this feature. So you can see my heart and symbol here. So I hope this is also helping you for your future scenario. And next thing is upgrade management console. This is pretty important feature in the Yokohama side. Upgrade management, normally you know well, right? So whenever the ServiceNow is releasing a new version, so we need to move that version. Normally the business, what we will do is N-1 version, right? So when you are moving that N version or N-1 version, so that time, these are all the things, it's pretty important to do the upgrade in your business instance, right? So when you are talking about this item, so you need to create a checklist, and what are all the things you need to take, or what are all the things you need to consider. So many ideas you have, but in real time, when you are doing that upgrade, something you will enter, something you will forget. So those type of problem will come. So ServiceNow understand this problem. ServiceNow provides this super facility or super functionality to you guys, and you can access everything in one page. This will give you what is the first step, what is the second step, what is the third step. The complete clarity it will give. So simple and easier in the user point of view, complete non-developer friendly, you result oriented, easy to track what is completed, what is not completed. So those type of functionalities available. So I hope this will help you in upcoming scenario, not only for upgrade management. If you're talking about the cloning also, you can use how much you want in this console aspect. So I can directly go and show that item in the instance. I have already put a favorite. So to reduce the time, where is that? Okay, I'll go here, upgrade. Yes, you open this upgrade management here. So here it is classified the clear information, ATF, cloning, upgrade history. So you just click it. Few more item it asking to install some plugin. Many items it is a unlicensed subscription only. So no additional subscription is required. Just click it, go to your ServiceNow store and just add it. Definitely it will support you. So this feature, I really love it. I hope this will help you as well. So this is upgrade management related console. And next is a notification. So notification point of view, I'm pretty impressed here in the Yokohama side. The reason is notification, how much notification it is going outside, how much notification it is coming inside. This is very important, right? So you want to control the notification, or you want to improvise the notification. So those area, this item it is going to support you. Specifically monitor your email traffic, unwanted email it is flowing or not. If unwanted email it is flowing, how to reduce it. You will get some hint or best practice item from here. And you want to cover or you want to slightly fine tune your notification, those things also it is possible in this notification dashboard functionality. I personally feel this is a developer and admin friendly. Mostly it is admin friendly. So if admin identified, based on the admin identification, the developer involved, footprint, and finally they will do like a what are all the changes or fine tuning is required, they will implement it. So that's the way I'm just seeing in this notification functionality in the system. So if I go here, so there is a option that is available. So you can type it notification dashboards.
I guess you have it on the top, Suresh. You have pinned it.
Yeah. So see, all items are available in the Yokohama release. So you can check it, triggered count, how many it is triggered, how many it is created. So those all items you can get it from here. So this is a super duper feature for the notification aspect. You can utilize it. I love this feature as well. Next, ATF. ATF is pretty important here. So ATF automated test framework, we need to create it. Now ServiceNow understand that complexity, how many people will create, can we create or can we give some functionality as an out-of-box behavior like that. So to address this point, ServiceNow provided a super feature in the ATF functionality point of view. Specifically the CMDB, it's a little critical, right? So once your upgrade is done, once your patch is done, you need to run that test cases, and based on the test cases, whether it is success result or failure result, you will do a further fine tuning in your upgrade section. So that's the way normally we will narrate our solution. But Yokohama side, ATF maturity side, they understand it. They provided 200 plus test cases are available. These 200 plus test cases, it's ready-made available. So if you talk a CMDB, it's not a simple ATF side. They put almost 100 plus 100 plus ATF test cases are currently available. So you can check it. I can show one or two, maybe you will get more clarity there. So if you go here, so take a CMDB ATF. So you can see almost how much the count, something it is not showing here. 20 CMDBs are currently available, ATF are currently available. So most wanted thing is the schedule job is working fine or not after the upgrade or after the patch. So how you are identified, you can directly go to this ATF and you click this health job status, run it, and you can see the result. Specifically the 3 C's, right? Completeness, correctness, and compliance. So those area definitely it will support whether it is working fine or not. Similar way, few more items are available here in the ready-made manner. So you can use it, run it, identify what is a problem in your instance. So this is also super feature. It is completely a tester-friendly environment. So proven test cases are there. No need to write any new test cases. Tester-friendly. So no developer, no admin. Directly go, click, see the result. That's the way the solution is derived here. Very simple education, very faster results. So definitely this will support you for your Yokohama functionality side. And the next is a response template. This response template, I personally feel it is agent friendly, because agent, when they are acknowledging the ticket, there are 2 SLAs, right? Response SLA, resolution SLA. So when you are talking a response SLA and resolution SLA point of view, so that time how to support our agent to increase the speed, to acknowledge that email or to acknowledge that ticket, to respond that issue. So those things, how we can focus in the Yokohama functionality. ServiceNow introduced the new functionality called response template. This response template, how it is supporting is specifically that agent point of view. They can directly go and click it. Like a template means you know well, right? So you already configured some information. You just calling that configuration information in your ticket or where it is required. Just simple click, then automatically it will come. So this will completely reduce your response related timing and the resolution related timing. So immediate response you are giving to the request, immediate focus you are giving to the requester. So that's the way response template it was created in the Yokohama side. So definitely it will support you. So where it is available, that is very important. So if you go to your service operation workspace, in the service operation workspace, incident ticket, normally that incident ticket people will work. So if you open any one incident ticket, there is a sidebar option is there. That sidebar option, it will give you a new functionality called a response template. I'm just loading that. So this is what I'm talking about. So here, if you place this option, you just see response template. If you click this response template, there is an option is available. You can create a n number of response templates. So which template you want to call it, you just call it. Automatically, this information will pop up. You copy clipboard and you just paste it in your work notes and save it. Mostly, this will give you more clarity about your ticket update or your email related items. So those area it will support you. Just copy paste it here based on this response template. It's a super feature for agent. I personally feel this is a agent friendly environment. Next, platform analytics. This is very important and focused area here. You know well, our next version is Zurich, correct? So the Zurich point of view, what people they are thinking is, not people, a product, what they are thinking is, dashboard we consider as a separate view. How we call it as a workspace, similar way, ServiceNow is derived a solution as a platform analytics. So all dashboards are clubbed in one area, and it additionally giving you new more functionality in the platform analytics side. So definitely this will be usable. But when ServiceNow introducing the new functionality, what about the existing functionality? The existing functionality is going to decommission? Answer yes. So before decommissioning that, we need to migrate that information to your new solution. That is called a platform analytics, right? So when you are migrating this item, ServiceNow is providing two more functionality. Here also there is no code. There is a migration center is available in your dashboard. Use that migration center and migrate your existing dashboard to your new platform analytics. This is one way. When you are saying as a migration center, that is a bulk related migration you are going to focus. But for some reason you are testing one or two dashboards, you are migrating from your current dashboard to your platform analytics. So that time ServiceNow also providing one more functionality called a sandbox. So this will definitely help you, like one by one dashboard changes. So specifically when you are migrating, you will face some problem, how to troubleshoot. So those area you will stuck there, right? To give a more confident and troubleshooting steps, those are all the area you can get it from this sandbox. So when you are migrating these two items, so that time you need to consider these two properties. This is very important. So if you are configuring that information in your ServiceNow instance, definitely it will support you. I can show you this information in the instance. Maybe it will give you more clarity there. So when you log in your ServiceNow instance, you just go to the dashboard. In this dashboard, under self-service, yes, under self-service, you just click this dashboard. It will route you to this page, and additionally, it will show one banner image. This banner image is going to support you to move from this page to your migration center page. So if I click this, it will go to the migration center. So in this migration center, it providing a two functionality. That's what I have showcased in my screen. This is move all content, like a bulk manner. If you want to move, then you need to use this option. For example, if you want to select one dashboard and you are migrating based on the troubleshooting item, then you are moving the next by next, then this will give you a one by one option. Like it's like a sandbox. I just click this, try your content. So this area, it will show the complete information about your current dashboard. For example, if I want to change only that, migrate the change overview, then I need to select from here. There is a drop down available in ServiceNow side. You can see that option, migrate dashboard. You just click it, automatically it will migrate from this dashboard to your platform analytics. So that's the way they derived the solution. This is for a one by one dashboard migration point of view, it will support. For any reason, no, I'm okay. So if any problem it is coming, I can easily handle it in the bulk way also. Then you go to this option, start moving. So when you are clicking this, it will show that information. Dashboard count is 48, report count is 681. So how much time it will take to convert that timeline also it will highlight it. So you just click it and do this migrate button. So when you are clicking that migrate button, what it will do, it will completely migrate your current dashboard to your existing platform analytics. You can see this starting migration. So within 5 minutes, all item it will migrate it. Once it is migrate, then activate button will enable. You just click that activate, the all dashboard it is completely migrated to your platform analytics. So that's the way they have simplified a solution. So whenever the new functionality it is coming in any version, ServiceNow also providing a simple click option and helping or supporting to migrate your old functionality to your new functionality. This is one of the sample example. Definitely it will be usable for your business environment. You can use it. I love it. So you guys please use it. Definitely you will love. So I personally feel this is a business friendly. So I hope why I put the reason is I just explained you know well now. Now next is a data privacy. So data privacy is a common global problem statement for all business. So when you're talking about data privacy, what type of data we are securing, how we can identify any out-of-box functionalities are there or not. So these type of questions normally it will come from the customer side. So to answer this question, ServiceNow provide a super functionality that is called the data privacy. This data privacy also associated with your plugin. That plugin related information you can check it. So in my each slide I have highlighted that URL. This URL it is representing the complete picture of your functionality from Yokohama. So I can share this PPT later, not now. So this data privacy point of view, I want to show that information specifically. When you talk about PIA, personal identification information, so that PIA information normally where you will store it is either you will store in the ticket or either you will store in the attachment. In my experience, I have seen most of the PIA information is stored into the attachment because they can easily encrypt the data in the attachment point of view. They cannot encrypt the ticket. Inside the service now, they cannot encrypt the ticket, but outside the service now, they can encrypt the ticket. But when you are accessing the inside the service now side as well, how encrypt your personal information, then one option is attachment. So this attachment, it can be carefully handled in Yokohama. So Yokohama provided the data related privacy here, so you can use it well. I can show you where it is available. Maybe that will give you more clarity. 1 minute. Yes. There is a discovery job. It is available. So this is also a complete out-of-box related functionality, like just configuration related information. Here you can see scan attachment. So this scan attachment, it is supporting to you to scan whether any PI related informations are there. That means personal identification information is there or not. So those type of scanning also it is possible in case if it is identified. How to encrypt, that definition also you can get it from here. So it's completely configuration solution. There is no development solution. What pattern I need to change it, what pattern I need to identify it, those configurations you can enable it here. But before running this discovery job, we need to configure that information, right? Where we need to configure that information is, I can show you. Yeah, here. There is a target table related item. ServiceNow provided that functionality, so you can use it here. So two items, one is pattern definition and another is a target table. What pattern we need to identify? For example, if it is a date of birth or if it is your credit card number. So credit card number, it's a 16 digit. Date of birth means, month, year, date, month, year, like that. So that pattern you are going to define in this active data patterns. After that, you are going to apply this pattern for what table. Is it incident table or problem table or change table? Whatever it is, you can configure it. If these two items are configured from your ServiceNow scenario, then you are creating this discovery job and finally you are narrating our solution there. I hope this is a very high level view. May you will get some clarity. I will take a separate session how it is working. So definitely it will support you. So 3 items, active data patterns, you need to define it like a credit card number, date of birth, or some other, it having some syntax, right? That syntax you are defining as a pattern. And the next thing is once you define the pattern, then you are applying that pattern to your appropriate tables. So what table? Is it incident table or problem table or change table? Those information you are configuring here. Once these two things are configured, finally you are focusing the discovery job. So this is a way ServiceNow narrated our data privacy related solution there. It will support you. You just check it from your instance. And next thing is portal clone widget. This is completely developer friendly environment. The reason I hope you guys know update set, it's a very familiar name for every developers, right? So update set side, you guys will see what is a current version, what is a compared version. So there are two options is there, right? When you are committing, when you are previewing, so that time it will give you more clarity about what you need to commit before committed. What is a comparison between the existing one, the old one. So those type of same functionality ServiceNow built in the cloned widget. So when you are clicking the right click, shift right click or control right click, so that time it will open this option and you can easily identify. It's a Xerox of your updates related behavior. So specifically you have some custom portal. This functionality will help you a lot. So to identify any errors, if you identify any changes in your existing portal or widget, so definitely this functionality will help you. So compare version and the existing version. So this comparison, it happened only in this Yokohama functionality. This is completely developer friendly environment. And so where we can see it, go to the portal, control, right click, then you can see this functionality, but it is applicable only in the Yokohama. Next, theme builder. It's I hope you guys know theme builder. What is the main usage of this theme builder? So if you have a n number of portal, that portal needs to be maintained. Banner image you are going to change, or logo needs to be changed. So you are frequently changing this item, right? So to frequently change this information, ServiceNow is providing one of the good functionality that is called theme builder. So this theme builder, how it is working is I want to showcase you. It's like a representation only, but it's not a real time one. It is supporting for the developer point of view. 1 minute, I can show you. Yeah, take this theme management. Under the theme management, you have a builder. So till Xanadu, this item it is not available, but in the Yokohama, they have introduced this functionality as a new one. So if you go to the component styles, so here you can see that information, like how the navigations are working. It will take some time. I don't know why it is taking some time, but definitely if you try in your system, it will help you. Yeah, Matthew.
Will it support both employee center service portal?
Yes. Yes.
That's nice.
Yeah. So you tried. So we have a very limited timeline. I'm just going a little fast. Please bear with me. So I'm just closing this item, what I have prepared from my side. Next, I'm not sure how many people they are using a domain separation. So specifically this domain separation, it's applicable for our MSP candidates, right? So managed service provider. That means one instance, it's shared for a number of customers. That's what we are talking about this MSP scenario. When you are talking these type of scenario, domain separation, it's a key portion, correct? So which data should visible to which business unit or which company or which user. So that segregations we are defining in this domain separation solution, correct? So ServiceNow side, specifically in the Yokohama, they understand the domain separation problem. ServiceNow providing one super functionality here. Before applying any domain separation solution in your production environment, they provided one utility. This utility it is supporting, is it working fine or not? Or do we need to do or any care it is required for that configuration or not? So those type of clarity, this is completely giving a complete picture they are giving. It's like a setup guide. Setup guide you know very well, right? In each ServiceNow side, when you are going to the left navigation pane, there is a setup guide option is there. That setup guide, what it is helping is what is the first step, what is the second step, what is the third step. That guidance it is providing, right? Similar type of guidance in domain separation point of view, ServiceNow Yokohama is producing here. So this will help you. We cannot implement directly in your personal instance because it is a cost oriented. You know well, domain separation is also additional cost. So utility also additional cost. So we cannot install in the PDA. You need to see this information in the real business instance. Yeah. And next thing is portal transformation. So I believe you guys know that ServiceNow portal transformation here. Initially, it started as a SP, self-service portal. After that, it moved to customer service portal. Then finally, it moved to employee central portal, correct? So this is a normal transformation happen in ServiceNow scenario. Now, ServiceNow put additional thought process here, and specifically, they build a portal for a business as well. So business point of view, I want to use a portal means earlier self-service portal, it's for a business and also end user and also support user. Now, ServiceNow provided that segregation. So business side, they need some different features, right? That different features they are providing in the business portal. So this is also one of the license subscription. It is not free of cost. So it is available in your ServiceNow store. You can get it anywhere, anytime. Then you can install in your business instance. Then you try that business portal, how it is working. So we cannot install in this PDA. So you try it in your business instance. Definitely it will help you. Last and final, this is a I pretty much impressed from ServiceNow scenario that is called Assist. Now Assist. This is completely called as a GenAI, correct? Earlier when ServiceNow involved, so that time they name it as a virtual agent. After that, that virtual agent getting a GenAI masala, then how it is transformed as Now Assist. So virtual agent is a standalone. They're putting a GenAI solution there, and they transformed as a Now Assist now. So this now assist is helping a lot, specifically in the end user, agent, all personas. Normally the 5 persona service now segregated: customer, employee, admin, developer, and one more platform. So that's the way normally they derived as a persona. So these 5 personas derived via this now assist. So I personally feel these 5 it's typical related for real time environment. In this portion specifically, point number 1 and point number 4, I little much impressed. So summarization, yes, in the last 2 versions, summarization is a very famous word from ServiceNow language. So task summarization, resolution summarization, what type of summarization you wanted, everything they cover as a simple summarization solution. It is applicable for all modules, ITSM, CSM, and HRSD, all type of summarization it is going to happen. So ServiceNow, additionally, they put a one more view for a CMDB also. If you are putting on CA related information, what is the CA, where it is coming, who is the owner of the CA, what is the CA's serial number information, everything it is summarizing very crisp manner. You can see this information in the recent Yokohama release. So CMDB point of view, they introduced summarization. Earlier it was not there. Now it is completely full-fledged info for a CMDB. So please utilize it. And this is a separate subscription. So if you go to your Now Assist console, then you can see it's a separate license subscription highlighted for your CMDB. Just I can showcase you. You'll get more clarity there. So go to your instance and type Now Assist. There is a Now Assist admin. It will come. Yeah. So in this Now Assist admin, if you go to the features, under the features, you can see what are all the items. So Now Assist is applicable for these are all the items: technology Now Assist, customer Now Assist, employee Now Assist, finance and supply chain Now Assist. Because it is very, it's a PDI, so very limited information only it will show. But when you are seeing in the ServiceNow business instance, you will see a lot. So this CMDB, it comes under your technology. So when you click this CMDB, its additional subscription is required. So just click it and purchase this information or purchase this license, and you apply this solution in your business instance. So what I'm trying to say here is CMDB, it's a new feature from your Now Assist scenario, but additional subscription is required. So please utilize it. And I consider this first point and fourth point, it's a little related. Summarization I just explained in the CMDB point of view. Similar way, duplicate CIs. Duplicate CIs, it's a common problem for all business unit, not a specific business unit. So how to identify the duplicates, how to resolve the duplicates. So those are all the questions normally it will come. I personally feel ServiceNow already provided this solution in your CMDB workspace. But the point is you need to go manually and you need to go and check what is a problem, etc., etc. But now this manual intervention is completely resolved here. If you go to your Now Assist, you type manage duplicate CIs, enter it, hit send it. ServiceNow will provide the clarity. This is a CI name. This CI it is associated with this particular class. This is the next course of action you need to take it. That complete picture it is giving like a text to resolution solution. So manage duplicate CI, it's little simplified. Use a Now Assist, identify and take appropriate action and close it. That's the way they derived it. And I personally feel the next one is Agile. So this is specifically for a business analyst point of view. Business analyst normally what they will do is they will understand the epic and they will try to create the stories, etc. Right? So these area ServiceNow side Now Assist put a more focus how to reduce that business analyst related effort here. If you have an epic in the Agile point of view, based on the epic, it will create a 5 stories or 10 stories or 11 stories. It will automatically happen via Now Assist. So your manual intervention is completely resolved here. If you know the epic, enter the epic information, associated story will be created automatically in your Now Assist. This will help you a lot in the business analyst aspect. So, and also reducing the timeline, create the story and assign that story to the appropriate to get a sign off. So these timeline it is completely derived. For example, if it is taking almost 4 days, after using a Now Assist, it will solve everything in 4 hours. That type of solution Now Assist is strong solution. It is provided by Now Assist. Please utilize it. And I think 1, 4, 5 clarified. Data privacy, yes. The discover PIA related information. I think I can say this is a crawl phase. PIA information related you can handle via Now Assist using the data privacy scenario. Here also it's like a text to solution or text to result. That type of solution it is derived. But I'm just exploring the data privacy. I will try to understand it. Definitely, I will take one more session. Maybe that will help you guys. Next, document intelligence. For example, if you have on a slip, that slip it having a information about your electrical number and how many unit you have consumed, what is the cost for this information. So those information it is completely observed and it will create a crisp information. So that's what I'm talking about the document intelligence. So if you have a 100-page document, in the 100-page document, what is the important information? Now Assist is completely checking and filtering that information and showing in the screen. That's the way the solution is derived from the document intelligence as well. Definitely, it will one of the usable scenario for your life science and energy customers. You try it for the document intelligence, definitely will help you. So these are all the things I just identified. I have explored from the Yokohama release. I hope this will help you. You try it your business instance. What are the things it is what achievable or in the business aspect or customer aspect? You implement and provide the good result to the customer and the business. I hope it clarifies. Any question? We have 4 more minutes. Yes.
Yeah, hi Suresh, this is Sujata here.
Yeah, Susan.
First of all, thank you so much for this session. Suresh, I just have two questions over here. So you were explaining about the upgrade management console, and actually with respect to the response template. Okay. So upgrade management console is like, for example, now I am actually on the Washington version. Now I am just going to move ahead to Yokohama. So I wanted to know, like, is there any specific part where we need to validate? Because what is happening is generally no customers go ahead with the out of the box solutions. Definitely we will be having some customization that is going on. So when we do some upgrade, we do have timelines to do the recheck on all the configurations that we have done, even though we have actually fixed on the skipped records. So is there anything specific to which when we do so that we can reduce those timelines so that we can upgrade it directly rather than having it for a month or some, like reducing it to weeks?
No, that functionality is not available because customization it is not under in ServiceNow control. So you created customization based on your business requirements. So we need to put a focus in a separate way. That means when you are implement the solution in your non-prod environment, so you are doing like a experiment there. What is the problem it is coming? How to resolve this time? For example, you are resolving a time 4 hours. How to make it in a 4 minutes or 5 minutes? That experiment you need to do in your in your non-prod environment itself. So customization portion, ServiceNow always not enter, always not put a footprint because it is your problem. You need to handle it.
So in that case, sorry. So in that case, you're saying like we might need to actually have the timelines to retest it in the lower instance, and so that we don't have any issues on the prod.
Correct.
So that cannot be avoided ever, right?
It cannot be avoided. You need to do that experiment in your non-prod environment.
Okay, yeah. So that is one. The other one is like you talked about this response template, right? So currently we do have email client templates as well as now you talked about the response template. So what is the templates as well as the response templates then?
Okay, so template it is allowing to populate the information in the ticket.
Yes.
Response template means you want to respond to the customer, meaning in your email or in your work notes. So those area also it is giving additional functionality. So no field related configuration is required. Field related configuration is required in your template. Response template, no field related configuration. It is completely like a generic information. You just copy paste it. That's all.
Okay. Fine. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thanks. So I think the call is going to end now. Thank you so much for your presence. We will meet one more discussion. Good day.
Thank you, Suresh.
Sorry.
Thank you, Suresh.
Thanks everyone. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Suresh, for the session.
Thank you.